Hi guys, my name is Avelio and today I'm going to show you how to install the docking module of the Cheelcare Companion. Let's take a look at what's in the box. You will need these three parts and the box with the rubber inserts that you will choose depending on the diameter of the camber tube and the crossbar. In the box you also have the set of tools required for the assembly, or you may use your own tools. Let's start with installing part number 1. We unscrew the top halves of the clamps, position the part under the camber tube with the bracket facing down and to the front. You need to secure the top halves of the brackets. Depending on the diameter of the camber tube, you can use the rubber inserts or the rubber string. In my case, I won't use any inserts. Do not tighten the screws yet, as you will need to readjust them later. Again, don't tighten the screws yet. When you attach the screws, you should be able to rotate the part on the camber tube. Next, we're going to install parts number 2, 3 and 4. First, we're going to measure the distance between the edge of the cushion and the crossbar. In my case, 9 inch. Write it down or remember it. Now you subtract 3.5 inch from the length that you measured. For me it was 9 inches minus 3.5 is 5.5 inches. I place part number 2 on top of part number 3 with the brackets facing down and to me. I position part number 2 and I choose the closest holes, align it in the closest holes. Now I use the screws from the back attached to part number 2 and I insert the screws from the bottom and I will secure it tightly in place with the lock nuts. Once the 4 screws are tightened in place, I will remove now the top halves of the clamps. Pick the right rubber insert depending on the diameter of the crossbar and let's attach the assembly to the crossbar. Don't tighten the screws yet, you shall be able to rotate the assembly on the crossbar. Make sure that you center the assembly on the crossbar and the other assembly also make sure that it's centered on the camber tube. Now we're going to align part number 1 and our assembly. We slide them into one another until part number 3, the top of our assembly, is parallel to the ground. And now we look for matching holes between part 1 and part 4 of our assembly. If needed, you can move the front of part 3 down, but never up, until you find the matching holes. When you found the matching holes, you can secure them with the screws. Tighten the 4 screws. When you're done, tighten the clamps on the crossbar, tighten the clamps on the camber tube, and you're done. Now your chair is equipped with the Cheelcare Companion Docking Module. If you still have any questions, you can refer to the manual or you can contact us. Thank you guys.